Welcome to the Jerry Graves channel. This channel talks about how to bring about justice, how to deal with narcissism, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump straight into the video. Now, this is something I never really hear about people talking about, which is the narcissists, like they don't really have passions per se. Like their only passion is mistreating people. So, for one, that's what makes it so hard to study them and learn about them because they're boring. Like somebody who doesn't have a passion is really boring unless they have the typical signs of a narcissist where they have that bigger than life personality. But once you get by that, you start to see that, there's really nothing there. And it gives them an advantage over you because you have passions, you have hobbies, you have things that you're interested in, and it's easier to watch you. It's easier for them to not be bored by you. So they normally have an advantage because they're going to be watching you more. Now, a lot of people think that if somebody has talent, which narcs normally do have certain talents, that means that they have a passion for it. But in reality, a lot of these talents that they have comes from direct competition with siblings when they were younger or with their victims. Usually they'll be lazy about everything else when it comes to acquiring skills. They're the people that can work a dead end job for years and never really build themselves up. But when it comes to just direct competition with their victims or with a sibling or somebody like that, they'll put in the work, to some degree to eventually try to overtake that person. And especially if it's your skill, like something that you're passionate about, they want to be able to beat you at it. Now, how do they become better than you at your own skills, something you've been practicing at for years? It's usually like this. A narcissist normally is going to be a hack. They aren't trying to learn the whole skill. They're not trying to learn it so that they can be better than everyone in the world or player amongst the world. They want to learn the one thing or the few things that they can use that can beat you. So here's an example. Like if you are a basketball player, but you're not very tall, you're like 5'10", right? And so you're trying to learn the game and you're trying to practice moves and things that'll work amongst everybody else for somebody who's 5'10". And so you go about doing that. And when you play your narcissist friend, you practice those moves that will work amongst the whole game. Now your narc friend could be 6 foot, he's only a few inches taller than you, but instead of learning similar skills so that he can play against other people who are tall and things like that, he starts trying to learn like skills like the sky hook, like or tries to play like Shaq. And if you don't know what a sky hook is, it's kind of like where you jump and you extend yourself and use your length and you kind of hook shot the ball into the basket. And it was made famous by Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and it's the most like dominant move in the game ever because Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was like 7 foot tall, 7'2", and he had very long arms, and so nobody could block it. Now the narcissist would use this move to beat you because you're short, but he doesn't care about amongst the world, or amongst other players, So you're trying to master the whole game. He's just trying to master and hack the game so that he can beat you, so that at the end of the day, it's like, I'm better than you. I must be much smarter than you because you've been practicing this game for so long. And look at that. I'm better than you at it. But he's not trying to actually learn the full game. He's just hacking the game just to beat you. He's completely framing his game, everything that he learns around how he can use it against you. And that's most of their talents. Most of the talents they have, they don't really have a full mastery of it, where they could go amongst the world and be, very good at it. It's completely tailored to a past victim. They know, like, they might show that talent off to you and be able to fool you because you don't know a lot about it. But if they were to show that to an expert, there's mad holes in their game. They know that they can't compete amongst the world with their talents, you know. But so that's what I'm trying to say here is that they hack. They don't really have a lot of passion, and they're very boring people. It's hard to really watch and study them because they don't have a lot going on, and really they start to immerse themselves into your world and kind of take your world over, and you're more exciting than they are. So yeah. But if anybody's ever done this to you, where they try to make you feel bad or make you feel like they're better than you at what you do, that's how it happened. They weren't actually really better than you at it. It's just they're hackers. But I'll just leave the video there. Hopefully that helped you out. Thank you for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and tell me in the comment section if anybody's ever done anything like that to you. Try to be better than you at your thing. You know, um, and also, do you know any narcissists who are passionate? And I'd like to learn about other ideas. So, thank you for watching. Peace.